Hello guys, my name is Abhishek De. Today I am going to start the new tutorial of the Python programming language which is based on the class and object, basically rather than application of the class and object, which is called inheritance. In today's tutorial, I'll teach you what is inheritance, what is the implication of the inheritance in the case of Python programming language, how the inheritance can help a particular project in terms of the code reusability and everything. So let us flip to our Python window, let us do some practical and let us understand what is basically inheritance. Now guys, what is inheritance we need to understand. See, at first, in our basic terminology, what is inheritance? Suppose from whatever the property has been earned by the father, all the property is actually distributed between the son and daughter. So we can say son and daughter, they are actually deriving all the property from the parent, right? Now the thing is that in this particular process, whatever the data, whatever the property a parent possesses, all the property will be inherited to the child, right? So this is called actually inheritance. Same happens in the case of class. In the case of class, we are able to create the parent class, and whatever the data, whatever the utility or the functionality, even in the variable, we can declare it inside the class. All the particularly data can be inherited to the child. And it is actually one kind of application of the reusability also. In this particular case, we don't need to do the same code again and again in terms of application development. Now guys, let us start and let us see the how the things can be happened practically in the case of Python. Suppose we have created a class called employee. Now in the employee class, we have created function called, suppose I am creating one function called accept. Now accept function will accept what? Accept function will only accept the personal details of the employees. Suppose I can write here self dot eid, means employee id. Here we defined uh, input, enter the id. Now we are just entering the few things here. Suppose cell dot name, we can write here input, very basic thing guys. We have already discussed all those things in our previous class also. Enter the name. Guys, I am directly starting here inheritance. In my previous class, I have discussed the class and object. So if you have any kind of doubt, please visit my previous tutorial. In the description box, I'll give the link. Now the thing is that here I have created the two things. 1 minute. Here I am creating the name of the class, which is basically called class2.py. Okay. Now here I am creating the new class called suppose finance. Now, in the case of finance department, the main utility of the finance is that they are actually working on the financial domain like accounting, costing, budgeting, econometry, this kind of things they are working, right? But end of the day, financial executive or the marketing executive, all are basically employee. So suppose a financial executive, he or she is hiring in the organization, they have to submit their basic information, which is ID, name, phone number, Aadhaar number, email ID, this kind of basic informations are needed, right? So class employee will receive all those particular information. Now what I am doing here, actually I am doing a very basic thing here. I am writing finance, and after that I am writing employee, and here I define small things. Suppose I define def, here I define job underscore role, job role, and here I define a small thing called, suppose I am defining print financial position, right? Now guys, after that what I need to do right now, I need to create the object from the finance, because finance is what? Finance is the child of the employee class, and whatever the data is present in my employee class, all the data must be inherited to the finance class, right? So do one thing in this particular case, just make if equals to finance. Next one I am writing if dot accept Next one, I am writing what? F dot job role. That's it, guys. So I'm executing the code right now. 1 minute, guys. Here one thing, one mistake, small mistake is present. I have to provide what? I have to give the self keyword, because without the self keyword we know the class and object is not working in the Python. Now enter the ID, enter the name is John. See this particular information, financial position. Now you guys can tell me that, sir, I want to print the information of the personal details. So in order to do this particular thing, I just add a function called display. In the display, what I can write here, I can write here. Here you have to provide the self keyword also, self. And also I'm writing here very simple thing, guys. I am writing, so here I am writing employee ID. Employee ID equals to self dot eid. And next one, and you need to write here print name equals to, you can also define self dot name. So all the things, all the required things are defined here, right? So now let us execute the code and try to understand how the things are coming. So this I am entering the John. So this, whatever the things are there, and see, I'm not calling the display function. That is why display is not showing any data. So I need to call the display function again. Display is the property of whom? Display is the property of the finance. So now let us execute the code, and hopefully we are able to check out all the things. John, and after that you can see name is John, employee ID equal to 2, financial position. So this function and these functions are executed, but here you need to look at that. Here accept data is actually, finally accept data is doing what? Accept data is only receiving the data. Now you can see if object is calling the accept data, but how's that possible? Because accept data is the part of the employee now. So how's that possible that finance is able to accessing the employee's property? Because finance is the child class. Finance is the child class of whom? Finance is the child class of the employee class. So in the case of inheritance, what we can understand, we have a parent class, we have a child class. In the case of parent class, we have declared the employee. In the case of child class, we have declared the finance. So finance class is automatically inheriting all the property from the employee class. So guys, that is all about my today's tutorial actually, guys, and hope you can understand how the things are working. Okay, and in my next tutorial I'll show you the more advanced topic of the inheritance, like which is called actually multiple inheritance, that I'll show you. So here actually I'm winding up my tutorial, and guys, if you feel that this particular small video is providing a little bit privilege to you or little bit benefit to you, please do like, share and subscribe my tutorial, guys. It is giving me lots of motivation to make the new videos, guys. That is why actually I am trying, I am working my best to provide you the best services. Also in my next tutorial I'll try to give you some blog also. I'll share you some blog links. I have started my own blog site also. I'll share you the blog site link also in the description. Not today's, in from the tomorrow's video of the YouTube, you are able to receive also this data also. Okay, I'll provide you my website link, blog link, and you are just go there, click here, and you are able to read out, enter the theoretical part also. Okay, so guys, here I am winding up. If you like this particular video, please do like, share and subscribe. So here I am winding up the tutorial. So best of luck, guys. Thank you.